Hello students and welcome to science class. As I told you, today we are going to start new lesson, chapter 14, water. So in this lesson we'll learn about water, importance of water, availability of water for use, uses of water, different states of water and many more. So let's begin chapter 14, water. First of all, we'll learn about uses of water. So apart from drinking, I am telling, there are so many activities for which we use water, like brushing, bathing, cooking, drinking, cleaning utensil, washing clothes, for irrigation. It means that watering the plant, many activities. For many activities, we use water. So, think that how much water is important for us. One thing I am telling you, suppose for some reason your family gets only one bucket of water every day for a week only. So, imagine what would happen. Are you able to cook, clean utensils, wash clothes, or bath? What are the other activities you would not be able to do? What would happen if we do not have easy access to water for a long period of time? So you also can do that one activity for this. First of all, write this all activity for which you use water in a day, like drinking, brushing, bathing, washing utensils, washing clothes, washing toilets, cleaning floor, that any activity, any other activity. And for doing this all activity, how much amount of water you used. Then you will get that estimation of the amount of water used by a family in a day. See, so how much water available for us? Here 100% water is given. From 100%, only 3% fresh water is there on the earth. And from this 3% of fresh water, readily available fresh water is only 0.003%. It means that very tiny fraction of water is available. See, about 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. That is why the earth is called the blue water planet or blue planet. Why earth called water planet or blue planet? Because about 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. But do you know how much water is readily available for use? So most of the water, it means about 97%. It means from 100%, about 97% water is in the seas and oceans as salt water. And you know that in seas and oceans, that water is too salty. As it is too salty to be used for drinking and irrigation. So only tiny fraction, it means about 3% of the earth water is available to us as fresh water. Now again, out of this 3%, 2.997% is locked up in the mountains or glaciers, or is buried so deep under that it costs too much to extract. So what is left? So only about 0.003% of the fresh water is easily available to us in the form of groundwater, river, lake, stream, soil moisture and water vapor. See, now uses of water, when we see that total 100% water on the earth, agricultural needs 70% water, then industrial needs 22% water, and for domestic needs 8% water. See, you can look closely to the picture. Agricultural needs, most of the water needs for agricultural, 70%. Then industrial needs 22%. And domestic, or we can say personal use, 8% water. So besides being essential for life, you know that water is very much essential for life. Water is used for many other purposes. So you know, in India about 70% of the total water available is used for agriculture. It means total water available, it means 100%. So about 70% of the total water available is used for agricultural. Then not exactly, but 20 to 22% by industries, and only 8% is used for personal or domestic needs. So here also uses of most of the water used on the earth for agricultural needs, industrial needs, or personal or domestic needs, we can say. First, agricultural needs. So our country depends a lot on agricultural, that you know. So farmers rely on water to sustain their agricultural crops such as wheat and paddy. And many time rainfall is not sufficient to water these crops, and farmers have to use agricultural watering system referred to as irrigation. You know that our country mostly depends on the agricultural. India is agricultural country, no? So farmers also rely on water to sustain many types of crops like wheat, paddy, rice, bajra, jowar, and many times and they depend on rainfall only. But sometimes you know that because of some reason rainfall is not sufficient to water these crops. So that time what farmer do? Farmer have to use agricultural watering system. It means many systems nowadays farmers use for agricultural, referred to as irrigation. Second is industrial needs, for industrial needs. So you know that many factories nowadays developing. So that factories also use a large amount of water every day for many purpose, for manufacture purpose, for medicine manufacture purpose, for it means many purposes are there. So sometimes the factories use water as a raw material. For cleaning also they use water. For heating they use water. For cooling, generating electricity, water turbine, it means for many purposes are there. So factories use a large amount of water every day, we can say. They use water as raw material for cleaning, heating, cooling, generating electricity, for water turbine, etc. So the amount of water required depends on the kind and size of the factory. It means that which size of factory is there and which kind of factory is there depend on only that water is required. After that, next need is personal or domestic needs. For that also we use water. So we need water to drink. That is very, very common. We need water to drink. So beside drinking, water that is suitable for human consumption is called potable water. So here one more question is there. So what is potable water? Potable water means water that is suitable for human consumption. Human consumption means for drinking. water that human can consume. It means that for to drink. So water that is suitable for human consumption is called potable water. And we also need water to bath, wash clothes and dishes, clean our house, and to water plants. It means we can say irrigation and all. So apart from these uses, water is also used for transportation, and transportation also we use water, no, for by sea route and all. Then recreation also, and it also regulates the climate of a place and provide homes to many plants and animals. This is another use of water. That is, water is used for transportation also, recreation also, and water also regulate the climate of a place. It means that for water cycle also water is very important. So for climate, it regulates the climate, it cools down the climate. So it is also regulate the climate of a place and provide homes to many plants and animals. And you know about that many aquatic plants and animals. So water also provide homes to many plants and animals. So here one question is there that how to complete that, how to write this activity. It means for drinking how much amount of water we use. You can write in liters or all, because in your textbook on page number 136 also one table is given, table 14.1, estimation of the amount of water used by the family in a day. That estimation you can amount of water you can write. Activity for drinking, how much water you use in a day. For brushing, how much amount of water you use. For bathing, how much amount of water you use. For washing utensils, for washing clothes, toilets, cleaning floor, any other activity, how much amount of water you use in a day. That you can write on in table 14.1 on page number 136. After that you can total this all, so you can you get this how much amount of water you use in a day by the family. So being water is very important fluid which regulates the life process of all living things. Our body contains 70% of water and blood contains 98% of water. It's very important to remember our body contains 70% of water and blood contains 98% of water. We also need water for most of our daily activities like bathing, brushing, cooking, cleaning and drinking. No living things can survive without water for a long time. It means all living things need water. No living things can survive without water for a long time. Water is also provides the habitat to many plants and animals. So students, from where do we get water and all water? That I will tell you in next videos, and some different uses of water and some different states of water. That everything I will explain in next video. Till then, go through the video twice for better understanding, and still if you have any doubt, any query, write in comment box. We'll meet you soon. Thank you.